The Eternals teamed up with the Silver Surfer to take on Crow and Muncher. But they didn't think that they would have to face against a Stormtrooper. Rah! I got my giant machine with me, and I am going to use it to end you all. But the Stormtrooper didn't know that Eternals and Silver Surfer have amazing powers. Oh no! He got me! He got me! Ah! Oh. I better make sure it's okay. Oh, I hope it didn't break. Okay, it's okay. Wow. Photo albums. I'll take a break from playing with toys so I can take a look at these pictures here. Let's see, which one? Oh, wow. I remember all these pictures. Oh, man, they bring back so many memories. Hi, Titio. Oh, hey, Grizz. What you doing? I'm just looking at these old pictures here. Old pictures? Yeah, wanna take a look? Oh, yes. Ooh, who's that little boy with the red hair? He kinda looks like you. But that is me, Grizz. That was me when I was a little kid. Oh, wow, you look different. Who's that woman in the picture next to you? Oh, that's my mom when she was younger. Oh, I should have recognized her because it looked the same to me. Oh, look at that one. Is that your dad with you in that picture? Yes, that's my dad when he was younger. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that picture. That must be you and Ezekiel when you were little kids. Yes, it is. Oh, what's that you're playing in? It looks like mud. Oh, that is not mud. That's chocolate. Huh? Long story. Oh, what? Who's that old woman next to you in that picture? Oh, well, that's my great-grandma Betty. Yeah, I remember that day. We were sniffing the flowers in the park. They smelled so beautifully. Great-grandma Betty loved flowers. Ooh, she sounds like a nice lady. I would like to meet her one day. Actually, Grizz, she died. Died? Yeah, she passed away on November 23rd, 2006. Dude, that was 15 years ago. Yeah, I can never forget that day. I was 10 years old, and she just unexpectedly passed away that day. It was a really sad day for the family on that day. I'm sorry, Titio. Yeah. But you know what? I can still visit her sometimes. How? Well, sometimes I would go visit her grave, but on some nights I would go out into the outside and look at the stars and the stars? Why the stars? Well, they say that when people pass away, their spirits become stars in the sky. Ooh, and your Grandma Betty is one of those stars? That's right. But there are so many stars in the sky. How can you tell which one is hers? Well, that's a good question. You see, I just look at the biggest star in the sky, and whichever one's the biggest is her. Wow. I wonder if my family is up there. Well, I'm sure wait. Your family passed away? Well, I'm not sure. What do you mean? Well, in order to understand, I need to tell you about my life before I came to the Easy Puppets. Oh, let me just put this photo book away real quick. Alright, Grizz, please explain. Well, before I came here, I used to live in a cave in the forest in Florida. I lived there with my mom, my dad, and my big sister. Ooh. Yeah, every day we would go outside and do a bunch of stuff like hunt for honey, hunt for fish, and hunt for berries. We did a lot of eating. You don't say. Yeah, I do say. We were so happy together, living out in the wilderness and having all sorts of fun. But one day, well, not one day, it was actually on my 5th birthday, we were just playing outside our cave like we usually do, when this big truck came in front of our cave. And a person came out of the truck. A guy with a mask. With a mask? That's right. Now, we didn't know whether he was a good guy or a bad guy, but my mom and dad could tell that he was a bad guy. He was up to no good. And they were right, because he pulled out this giant cannon and he shot it at my parents. What? It was a net cannon. He threw nets at my parents and captured them. No! Yes, we were so scared. I mean, my sister and I could have tried to get our parents out of the net, but we were so scared about what just happened, all we could do was run away. But the guy with the mask was a fast runner too. He came chasing after us, and he was really fast. Oh man, what'd you do? Well, I didn't really do anything. It was my big sister who had an idea. She pushed me into some bushes, and she got the masked man to chase her instead. Oh. But I didn't worry because I knew my big sister could handle herself. As soon as the coast was clear, I went back to my cave so I could try to free my parents. But when I got there... Are you okay? It's just hard to talk about this next part. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. No. You need to know this, DTO. I'll just try to be tough and get through it. When I got back, it turned out that he captured my sister too. And he put all 3 of them in the back of his truck and drove off. I tried to run after them, but the truck was so fast and I wasn't running quick enough. Well, all I could do was just watch as that guy in the mask took away my family. I never saw them again. Sorry to hear that, Grizz. It must have been hard to see something like that. It was. It really was. But it had a happy ending. How does this have a happy ending? Well, you see, after that happened, I couldn't go back to my cave because I didn't want to go there without my family. So, I left the forest so I can try to find my parents and my sister. I walked for days, weeks, months, but no luck. One day, I stumbled upon this giant place. It was filled with a bunch of tall buildings and this white train in the sky. And this one land had a giant castle in the middle of it. Oh wait, that sounds like Disney World. It was Disney World, but I didn't know what it was back then. Oh, so that's how you got to Disney World. Well, of course, my cave was in Florida. Did you try to find your parents there? Well, honestly, after months of searching for them, I just told myself that there was no way I could find them. So, when I got to Disney World, I decided to try to make myself a new home there. I went from place to place to looking for a new home in Disney World. Disney World is a very big place. Yeah, no kidding. I tried to go to that castle place and this place with this giant white ball. And even this place where they had this big blue sorcerer's hat. That's Hollywood Studios. But none of those places felt right to me. So, is that how you got to Animal Kingdom to be your new home? Actually, my first choice was this island at Disney World that people don't go to anymore. It was filled with a bunch of old buildings and clutter and debris and lots of trees. How'd you get to Discovery Island? Long story. But I didn't want to stay there because it was so creepy and there's nobody else there. It was just me and I didn't want to be by myself. So, my second choice was Animal Kingdom. They had a bunch of animals there that I can be friends with. Oh, so that's how you got there. Yeah, I spent a few years living in Animal Kingdom, and I made lots of great friends there too. But I still felt lonely because I still missed my family. And even though a lot of the animals at Animal Kingdom are friends of mine, I honestly never saw them as family. Oh. But one day, in March 2015, I met this braided-haired boy at a shop near the entrance to Animal Kingdom. Oh, so that's how you met Zeke. Yeah, I didn't know his name then, so I called him braided-haired boy. Oh. Well, we got to talking to each other, and we became fast friends. After I told him what was going on with me, he asked me if I could come live with him, and he said, well, no, I said yes. Oh, why'd you say yes to living with him? Because he told me about you, and you sound like a nice guy, so I wanted to be friends with you too. Well, wait a minute. On the day we first met, you tried to eat me, didn't you? Oh, I didn't really mean to eat you. I was just playing around. I would never eat anything that's alive. Wait, don't you eat fish? Good point. Oh, so that's how you came here. And how come you never told me about your life before the Easy Puppets before? Well, it's very difficult to talk about. I understand. Oh, but did you ask Zeke to help you find your family? Well, he did. He tried to help, and after a bunch of research and calling a bunch of people, still no luck. We still haven't been able to find out where my family is, or if they're even alive. Oh. Well, maybe we can help you. Yes, we can get the other members of the Easy Puppets to help you find your family and where they are. You would do that? Well, of course. We're your family too, you know. That's right. You guys are like my second family. So even though I don't have my old family, I still have my new family. So, I'm not really alone anymore, am I? Grizz, let me tell you something. You will never be alone as long as you're with us. And even if you don't have us, somehow you won't be alone. You really think so? I know so. You know, there's this song that reminds me of my Grandma Betty. And, well, maybe it'll help you with your feelings. Would you like to hear the song? Yes, I would. When I close my eyes, then I can see. When I close my eyes, I'm alive. When I close my eyes, then I can see that I am not afraid. When I try to see the reasons why, if I ever could understand, I would find the hope to let me try, that I am not afraid. Take me to the river, take me to the sea, climb the highest mountain and go there with me. Take me where the wind blows, take me to the sun, take me to the sun, take me to the river, and go there with me. When I try to see the reasons why, if I ever could understand, I would find the hope to let me try, and I am not afraid.